اسمحوا لي بس نقول كلمة باللغة الإنجليزية عشان في عدد كبير من السادة الحضور لا يفهم اللغة العربية. Dear honored guests, dear ambassadors, dear professors, speakers, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the first ever public conference devoted to one of the greatest archaeological discoveries of the 19th century in Egypt, the intact tomb of the priests and priestess of Amon on the west bank at Thebes, underneath the first court of the temple of the Queen Hatshepsut at Deir el-Bahari. This tomb, known by the local Arabic name Bab el-Gusus, tomb of the priests, is perhaps the largest intact tomb ever discovered in Egypt. It contains the burials of 153 persons in single and double sets of coffins, numbering altogether 254 coffins dating to the 21st dynasty. Yet today few have ever heard of it, and fewer still admire the object displayed in the Egyptian Museum in Tahrir. On January 31st, 1891, the location where a tomb might be found was pointed out to Mr. Jean Grébeau, then the French director of the Egyptian Antiquities Service, by Muhammad Abdel Rasoul, and digging commenced immediately. On February 4th, in the same year, 1891, Grébeau and Georges Darcy broke through the door at the bottom of a 15-meter deep shaft and felt the hot air that had been trapped for almost 3,000 years rush past their faces. Darcy oversaw the clearance of the tomb in 1 week, from February 5th till February 15th of 1891, with the assistance of Urbain Bourrian and Ahmed Kamal Pasha, and we are sitting now in the hall named after the name of the great Egyptian Egyptologist. In 1893, the Egyptian government, overwhelmed by the sheer number of coffins, decided to distribute about half of them as official gifts to 17 foreign countries, and they can now be admired in more than 30 European and American museums. As one can see from the poster exhibition in the lobby, there was a loss of interest in the foreign media when the tomb was discovered. But unfortunately, Grébeau, apparently disappointed at the lack of historical data from the tomb, never produced a scientific publication of his discovery. The newspaper reports were soon forgotten, even though there were periodic public ceremonies of unwrapping some of the mummies depicted in the drawings, even though the coffins were originally displayed in a gallery d'honneur along the southern side of the first floor of the new Egyptian Museum in 1902. By the 1920s, they had been displayed, many consigned to the storerooms where they remain hidden today. This was partly due to the constant influx of new acquisition from excavation, particularly the Tutankhamun collection. The enormous collection from Bab el-Gusus, one of the largest in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, rivaled the more famous collection from the Royal Mummies Cache and from the tomb of Tutankhamun. The decorated coffins were accompanied by other burial goods such as flowers, clothing, shoes, fans, jewelry, scarabs, gold and fines, amulets, and fines and wax figurines, along with dozens of papyri, often beautifully illustrated, containing text ensuring the magical survival of the dead in the afterlife. The jewel-like painting adorning the outside of the so-called 21st dynasty yellow coffins are masterpieces of art. The complex symbols inside them are perhaps the best examples ever discovered of the interaction of ancient Egyptian visual imagination and religious beliefs. The burials belongs to one of the major communities of Thebes of the pharaohs, the priests and the priestess who served in the temple of Karnak and the other shrines in Thebes. Their names and titles and the goods that accompany their burials are a major source of information about Theban society and lifestyle in their site. The 21st dynasty was a period of crisis and change for Egypt and her Mediterranean and African neighbors, and the contents of the tomb are a window into the past, showing some of the ways individual Thebans from the middle levels of society, both men and women, coped with this upheaval. The speakers at this conference from Egypt and abroad are leading contemporary specialists of the study of the contents of this neglected discovery. I hope you find the reports on their latest research interesting, and they will stimulate your interest in this important yet forgotten discovery. And finally, special thanks to my friend and colleague Dr. Cynthia. It was her idea, and I know that she did a lot of work to organize this event, so thank you very much, Cynthia, and thank you for coming. Thank you.